last word. I've got the megaphone. Yeah. If you watched this last week, then you already know the concept. But if you're new to this series, then this is where I cover about 8, 9, maybe 10 topics, as many as I possibly can, covering Saturday's games. Nothing to do with Sunday's games or anything past that if you're watching it in midweek. It's just the Saturday games from the game week that's just passed, so enjoy. Dundee are pish. They were well beaten yesterday by Ayr in the Betfred Cup. Ayr obviously dominated the game, but the talking point really was that Sofian Musa came on as a sub, spent 15 minutes on the pitch and managed to get himself sent off after being already told by his manager Neil McCann when he was on a yellow card to calm it down a bit, and then subsequently got himself sent off anyway. He just didn't care, did he? And to make matters worse, in the 93rd minute, their centre half Janserik Kasunga also got himself sent off. It just all came at one time for Dundee, didn't it? They've been pretty poor all season so far. It just highlighted it all yesterday. They got absolutely hammered by Ayr. Last word, crisis. Sticking on the same topic of Dundee, but the Lawrence Shankland side of it. Dundee are a funny club, eh? They had interest in Lawrence Shankland. They obviously got that turned down by Ayr, and Dundee have not went back in for him after that. But imagine getting turned down by a striker, for his team to then get drawn against you in the cup, and then he comes and shags you in your own backyard. The guy's averaging a goal a game for Ayr United, for Christ's sake. Last word, clinical. Someone please buy him before Dunfermline play him next Saturday. Cheers, thanks. Jumping over to English football, and we're going to talk about QPR and the fact that Nedum Onuoha, a player that played for QPR last season, would rather be unemployed right now instead of playing for Steve McLaren in QPR. That really says it all for them at the moment. They've been piss poor since the start of the season. They had money problems at the start as well, and they got pummeled 7-1 by West Brom yesterday. They were just all over the place. I was watching the highlights and it was just so disjointed. And to make matters worse, the 4-hour round trip for their fans to go and see the game must have just compounded it all in one for them. So, Steve McLaren, failure to win anything with England's supposed golden generation, and he's won a grand total of 2 trophies in the 9 clubs that he's been at as first team manager in a 20-year career. This one's for you, Stevie boy. Last word, fraud. Lovely. Peter Crouch is still scoring goals. Scored yesterday for Stoke in their championship game against Preston, I believe it was. You just love it when he wheels away after a goal. He makes you want to greet. The lankiest man in football. He's just a lovable guy. Last word, skyscraper. The new boys in the Premier League down in England are finding it very hard to adjust, clearly. Money clearly isn't everything, as Fulham and Wolves are finding out. Cardiff have went down a bit of a different route, but the other 2 new boys spent the cash and it's no turning out for them. No wins for the 3 of them just yet. When will that first win come? Last word, struggling. Hearts can count themselves pretty lucky to be in the next round of the Betfred Cup. If it weren't for that bloody gymnast in goal that they've got, we would be exactly where they are right now. We were fantastic, and in my opinion, it's a bit of daylight robbery. Last word, robbed. Celtic eventually got the win yesterday. At one point they were drawn 1-1 with Championship side Partick Thistle. Before that though, Jack Hendry thought he'd have a wee moment. Right Jack, stay composed, everything's fine. Right Jack, stay calm, pass the Encham. Right honestly Jack, it's fine, pass the Brown. Oh for fuck's sake Jack! Last word, bomb scare. Stewards and policemen can really take it too far at football games sometimes, eh? We've seen a bit of it at Dunfermline versus Hearts yesterday. Hearts were throwing the flares onto the pitch, etc. But the stewards there decided to have a go at the Dunfermline fans. But this time, stewards and policemen decided to pepper spray a lot of fans yesterday in an English game. What could they all be possibly doing wrong as a group to be getting pepper sprayed and treated like that? Piss poor for the folk in charge in my opinion. Last word, disgusting.
Well, one he is. Disgusting!
And that's it for this video guys, cheers for watching. I appreciate the support that the first episode got. If it gets anything like that this episode, then I'll be extremely pleased and again, thanks. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more of this type of content. Until the next one, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.